one made my day. One guy says Nigerian men are taking our women. Nigerian men, where are you? It said that you're taking people's girlfriends in these universities. Yo. Subscribe. Hi there, Vee Gang. It's Vee Monty, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming through to my channel, I'd like to say thank you so much for coming through. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a regular subby, welcome back. Welcome to yet another episode on Sunday Special. On this episode, I wanted to bring up a discussion that I had with a couple of old guy friends from back then. And the question was, why do relationships not work in university? And if you're interested in listening to more about what they had to share, stay tuned for more. I'll be right back. Before we get started, I just wanted to say I am wearing the Queen Oxy Luxe lashes in the set moniker. Are they not just beautiful? They are so dope. Hit me up to order yours today. Do not waste any time anymore. Okay? Oh yeah, please can you also press the notification bell so that anytime I post something you'll be notified? Okay, let's get started. People want to live as husband and wife before they are married. So that's why it's not working out, because there is no incentive to marry. You're already doing mommy daddy life. Mommy does this, daddy does this. And as such, in the long run, most relationships that flourish or work like that, according to history, something happens in the end. Because I do know of a guy who was with this girl for like over 10 years, and they were dating and they were in love, I presume. They were living like mommy and daddy. I started to big chaiko, you know, and it was not exactly normal, but it's kind of like the culture they embraced. And then after 10 years, he decides, yeah, bruh, I mean, I know you so well. I've lived with you, and there's certain things I don't like, and I don't think it's gonna work out, and yada yada yada. So they break up, and 6 months later, he meets a girl and he marries her. And it's like, what, dude? You were dating this girl for 10 years. Everybody knew her, and then you left her because really, there's no more excitement or hype. Like, with the reason why people get married, there's no more that. So yeah, in the event that happens, that's another reason why relationships do not work out. Because after 4 years or whatever years of doing mommy daddy life, I mean, you're not being held down to this person. At the end of the day, they have their life, you have their life, and if they decide it's not working, even if you have been together for 100 years, it will just not work out. So people, cooking pots, mommy daddy does this, daddy mommy does this. Literally, your parents are sending you to school to do husband and wife, in quotes. This one made my day. One guy says Nigerian men are taking our women. Nigerian men, where are you? It said that you're taking people's girlfriends in these universities. Yo. I do not say about this, but I am sensing that guys from other backgrounds, other countries are feeling intimidated. Not all of them. I'm not speaking for the majority. I'm speaking on behalf of the guys who brought this point up. They feel like Nigerian men are stealing their women. So there's a lot of things that we need to bring into consideration. You know, I actually think I should make a video about this, a specific video about this. I just feel like maybe there's certain qualities that people are looking for, despite nationality, despite background, whatever. I feel like a woman is attracted to what she's attracted to. So if it's going to happen to fall that direction, it is what it is. I don't really think that we can safely say that it is just Nigerians. It could be South Africans, it could be British guys, it could be, I mean, my point is just that I don't feel it's fair to attack one specific nationality as to doing something either better or worse than the other nationality. I just feel like look at it from an individual perspective. If she likes this particular thing and she can find it in this particular area, then it is what it is, you know. And if you are not what she was looking for, then find someone who's interested in your whole package that you're bringing to the table. But I think this is a very interesting topic. Like, I actually really feel like I should do like an entire video about it. Okay. So in the discussion, guys were like, people generally want to live their lives and they're not yet ready for commitment. And I think that this is true. I think commitment should be something that is coming from you and not something that is enforced onto you. I feel like when commitment to anything, commitment to a diet, commitment to a workout routine, commitment to studying, if it's coming from someone else, it's not going to work. It's the same thing with commitment within relationships. So how would a relationship work when you yourself do not feel like you want to be committed to the relationship? When you still feel like I'm young and I want to live life, it's not going to work out. So that is, I absolutely agree with that. You know, people really want to live their lives and they're not yet ready for commitment. And that is one of the reasons why relationships do not work in uni. Yo, it's just for university. People have the mindset that this is just fun and games for now and they're not thinking futuristically. Maybe, of course, they wouldn't have met their rightful person. But why are you exerting all this toxic energy and negative vibes onto other people's children? You're literally damaging so many girls as you go along because you haven't found your person and this is just for fun, this is just for university. I think it's such a wrong trait that we need to cut off, whether it's the guys or the girls. Let's stop damaging other people's children, because good guys come through and they have to deal with a whole lot of damage that was not caused by them. So I think as a human being, because you haven't found your person, there's no incentive or it's no right for you to be going out damaging other people. If you want to have fun, like rearrange your means and mechanisms for finding fun, because it's not right. And in the same time, you're damaging yourself. It's not that you're just damaging another person emotionally, physically, mentally, whatever it is, but yourself per se. You are not the same person after you've gone around having fun in so many awkward and wild ways for so long. You yourself, you're damaged. You're no longer the exact same person. So just think about that. So sex has become an integral part of relationships, such that if one partner does not see the use or the value or the necessity to indulge in sexual activity, another partner can feel like, well, then why are we dating if you're not going to give me what I want? You get? So in the long run, that relationship will not work out because someone is not willing to give someone else something, and someone else feels like, but we should do it, and someone else is like, but we should not do it. So in the end of the day, normally and in most cases, the partner who's not getting what they want ends up saying, well, I see no reason or no value in this relationship because I'm not getting what I want out of it. So as I said before, I think we need to reevaluate what is the purpose of us getting into a relationship. Where is this going? What are we trying to build? Is there friendship? And like, sex should not be the core value of any relationship. There should be something else. People can sit and talk and do nothing. People can sit and pray and do nothing. People can sit and read the Bible and as in, it should not be all about that at the end of the day. But then if your relationship is based on that, that would be an integral part of the relationship. So there's nothing more like a stronger foundation that you'd base your relationship on, which is something people need to reevaluate and look into. People want to follow trends, what is popping, what is hip, what is happening, and I feel like this puts so much pressure upon relationships. There's certain standards and certain trends that, I don't know, let's say Kanye and Kim Kardashian have happening for themselves. It's absolutely impossible for a regular couple from a regular background to be able to maintain these standards. So I feel like that amount of pressure that's coming from trends, from social media, from friends, from peers, from teachers, whoever it is who is enforcing or pushing forward this particular trend, there is such a movement. And I speak in the case of cheating itself. Cheating has become a trend within our day and generation, and it's absolutely pathetic because I feel like it's such a disgusting thing or habit to have within one person if you cannot be faithful within a small thing. Let's call it a relationship of small thing. What more with the bigger things? Now the Bible says if you're faithful with one small thing, God will bless you with more. What happens when you can't be faithful with that one small thing and you want more, or God wants to bless you with more, or with the little that you have, you're not being faithful to that one person with that little that you have? Obviously when you get more, it's going to be worse, basically. So I seriously think that following trends, following the hip movement, what is in style, is truly breaking down relationships within university. This one is so funny. Women have become experts in cheating. That's why relationships don't work in university. Well, you know what? I feel like men have had the upper hand when it comes to cheating in a lot of, this patriarchal society. So I feel like women were just like, yo, we are tired. We are tired of being cheated on. If you think you can do it, I can do it too. So it's not that they never were able to do it, but I think that most women just got to a point where they're just tired, and instead of fighting someone and breakups and all that, it's like, okay, you do you, I do me, and that is that. So yeah, not that I'm defending women who cheat, but I'm just trying to put some form of a narrative to it, like if he could did it, she could did it too. So a guy brought up a point, and he says that a lot of young women are expecting their boyfriends, right, to be able to take care of them to a very extreme, elaborate level, which is absolutely difficult for an individual to maintain, you get. So I think that is also like a major problem, because women have got this, let us do this, expectations on 100. But it shouldn't be like that. With all things being equal, we are all students and we are all trying to make it happen in this life. So you can obviously not expect a full-time student to be able to do things that your father can do or should do. Another point is that apparently a lot of women want to live a lot of social media life, a lot of hip movement, a lot of banging lifestyles, and that puts a lot of pressure onto their boyfriends whilst they're still in uni. And this is not like a girl is in uni and the guy is working, or like a girl is in uni and the guy is done with uni and starting his own business. And I mean, the scenario is just different. Literally, you're in year one, student, money from home. Like, it's literally such a basic, we are on the same level type of thing happening. And there you are. So and so bought this bag. I saw it on social media. I also want it. So and so bought this shoe. I also want it. I want this Brazilian hair. I want. You get. So I think that also puts a lot of pressure on relationships where you are expecting someone who is not your father to be able to provide for you all these social media goodies. Get expectations. As said in the other point, expectations are really, really important. I think it's very important for us to sit back and think and be like, yo, okay, what's happening? What's good? What's going to happen? Fear of being alone has pushed so many people into relationships that have no higher value. So it's not because you inspire me to do better, you inspire me, my spiritual growth, I see a future with you, I want you to raise my children, I want you to be the father of my child. It's literally just, I don't want to be alone, so let's do this. So in the long run, it's not working because it's based on rubbish. Like, the foundation is very weak and very shaky. So in the long run, the relationship doesn't work out. So people need to reevaluate what it is that puts them into relationships, what it is that gets them into that position where they're like, yo, you know what, I love this person and I want to be with this person, and the reasons have to be higher than I don't want to be alone, full stop. Yeah, guys, these were the things that you guys hit me up with, and I decided to share them with you. These are some things that you guys think about that are hindering many relationships in university in today's time and age. And I think it's something that you need to think about, especially when you consider what it is you want from the future, what type of relationship you want with your wife. There's so many things that come into play, and I know the world has changed, times have changed, things have changed, but your values and your core decisions about what you want from a relationship have to be clear, very, very clear. And another thing that I did realize is that people are not speaking about problems. As in, I understand every relationship has a problem, but people need to learn to speak it out. If you're not agreeing on a specific something, if there's certain things that you think you cannot tolerate within the long run, this is all about the long run. It's not about today, it's not about tomorrow, it's about 10 years later. There's a specific something that you do not like today, talk about it, deal with it. If it's not dealable and it's not dying and it's not ending, there is over 5 billion people in this world. This person not able to give you exactly what you want, what you're looking for, fulfill your desired expectations. I just truly believe, do not lower your standards. It all begins when you start to lower your standards and your beliefs, your expectations. Of course, there's ridiculously unrealistic expectations, but then there's also expectations that are realistic. That should not be in a good, like, deal breakers should be there. Don't just be, women are supposed to tolerate, women are supposed to end up, I want to get married, I'm old. So when you just settle for everything and anything because you're in a rush and you're desperate. I seriously think that whether you're a guy or a girl, don't lower your standards for nobody. As in, guys, marriage is a lifetime commitment, long-lasting lifetime commitment. So be careful with the decisions you make in the now. So yeah, guys, that's what I wanted to share today. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you in my next upload. Bye.